Hi everyone, thank you for joining us today, and we appreciate your presence as well too. It's such an honor to always have you all join us to listen in and stay glued to our sessions. And welcome to Nigeria Today Live, and this is Tech and Gadget series on Galaxy TV. My name remains Olusegun Olabode Ajakai. It's such a pleasure and a great honor to always be in front of you to share some insights, and also quite amazing to also know that I'm not the only one sitting on the side, that I have people who are watching and also asking several questions around what I've been discussing so far. It shows that contributions like this, it helps us improve and also helps us give you feedback as well, to also share some insights and also speak to concerns or things that are actually pertinent or, affecting you, our viewers. I have a team from Calabar who has a very, very sensitive question around cyberbullying, understanding and preventing cyberbullying, especially across social media platforms or interaction. Thank you very much, A-Team, for this question and this comment you've dropped for us. Because cyberbullying is not just what happens probably in schools or probably in universities where people say, oh, you bullied me or I've experienced bullying. Cyberbullying is way, way more different from the regular or the usual physical interaction. Cyberbullying speaks to a bullying that occurs over digital platforms. Bullying that occurs through the use of, interactions or communications that occur, within the digital space, either on social media channels or probably on WhatsApp, on Twitter, which is one place where I know people give basbos, or on several, even on comments, or maybe that's funny post that has been shared and someone just comes to probably just throw a shot or a basbos at someone's parents. That's cyberbullying. And the interesting thing about it is that people just sit, they call them keypad warriors. They just sit behind the keypad and start, because the guy has not eaten or has not even sorted his house rent. And you, from just the comfort of your home, because you want to just post something out there, before you know it, one direct bullet is just thrown at you. And the guy who is probably, maybe his wife was one that probably irritated him, or his girlfriend, didn't give him attention. He just looks for the next person he wants to throw the shot at. And people don't realize that cyberbullying is very, very critical. It's a topic that needs to be discussed in communities, in groups, in areas in places where people probably gather, because at the end of the day, a whole lot of people go through depression through cyberbullying. And it is a conversation we must have. Now, why is cyberbullying so dangerous? Unlike traditional bullying, cyberbullying follows you everywhere. Because either you like it or not, even if you delete that comment, right? You've received it. Miles and miles away, the person that threw that dart at you is probably sitting in the comfort of his home. So people need to be conscious of all those things. Before you send that message, think twice. How will this person receive it? Because the concern I always have in cases related to cyberbullying is that people that throw those darts or throw those basbos, they don't care. But we need to start taking conscious effort around, if I send this thing, what will be the ripple effect on the person that will receive it? Even if you respond to that person abusing your father, but they've already done the damage. And at the end of the day, people receive this information, they process it. We've seen several cases of people committing suicide due to cyberbullying. Cyberbullying is a very, very critical conversation we must have. And like I always say, think before you click yes, but think before you even send. So before you post that comment to that post, think about it. What will be the ripple effect on the person I'm sending this information to? Because even you, how will you feel if they abuse your papa? If they abuse your mama, how will you feel? Yes, even if you respond, but you've gotten the message at the end of the day. So let's be very conscious of all these things, because it's important we take note of all these things and act wisely. Now, How can teenagers protect themselves online? Like I always say, think before you post. Don't engage with bullies. Block or mute them. Report them. Don't even waste time at all. Report them immediately. Secure your accounts as well too. If you need to, use strong password and privacy settings. There are some platforms that also help you filter words. So you can secure your platforms as well too. But like I always say, right, Twitter is a place where people throw basketballs, and you must be ready to probably either respond in a matured way or also learn from people who have been there for years, because you can learn the tricks and hacks to respond to such comments and contribution by people. And like I always say as well too, let's try as much as possible to get counselors or people who can share with. Don't die in silence if you're depressed from cyberbullying. Share. Get counsel from people. Speak with friends. Speak with teachers. Speak with people who are professional about it and can also advise you as well too. And like my advice today will also be to parents as well too. Advise your children to stay calm. Let them not be perpetrators of this evil. Let them be very careful of what they share or what they post in comment section, because cyberbullying is real. It causes depression, and we've seen several situations or cases within the social media space where people commit suicide due to cyberbullying. I hope you've been able to learn one or two today. We look forward to seeing your comment or contribution around how have you been able to address cyberbullying. I'd like to also share a personal story just to reflect and also relate to how I was able to, respond to cyberbullying by someone who is not even my follower. This guy I think it was Today Not that posted something, and it just responded, tagged my social media handle and said, this is how at Body of Lagos, either maybe did something about it was so delicate that I was like, me, he tagged me, made the comment and dropped the comments in the comment section, and I was like, look at me sitting jejely, probably playing with my family and just trying to relax over a weekend, and I just saw a DM. And the way TikTok does it, it sends a DM to you that someone has probably dropped a notification for you. I just went to see it. I don't even know this guy from anywhere. I had to quickly reach out to the guy. Ogbeni, I don't understand. Where do you know me from? What is this? He later apologized that, Oga, sorry, I didn't know. I wanted to tag someone else. So we must try as much as possible to DM those people. If you DM them, some people will be very, very responsible. They will respond and apologize. Some people will probably take it word for word and try to even tackle you and use you for cruise. But like I always say, and I'll always say it, you must address the situation. If you can address it, address the situation with the person in a very, very polite manner. Don't attack them. Address it in a very polite manner, and also ask for them to take it down if it is required to. Immediately I told him that, he apologized to me, deleted the post, and reached out to me to apologize. I hope you've been able to learn one or two things today. Feel free to drop in your comment section, in our comment section, how this has helped you and how you've been a victim of cyberbullying and how you've been able to address it. We look forward to seeing your comments and contribution. Feel free to follow us on our social media channels at Galaxy TV and also at Nigeria Today Live. My name remains Olusegun Olabode Ajakai. Some also call me Body of Lagos. And feel free to follow me across my social media channels on LinkedIn at Olusegun Olabode Ajakai and on Twitter at Body of Lagos. We look forward to your comments and your contribution. Thank you for watching. Stay blessed.